to my channel. So for today I am doing Chucky. I did the Bride of Chucky a couple years ago and I was like, you know what, why haven't I done Chucky yet? I will say this wig reads a little more red than I wanted to, but the original wig that came with this costume is like basically for a child and didn't fit, and it looked like a rat chewed on the front of it. So I said nope. So I cut up a wig that I already had and I said we're gonna go with it. So this look is pretty easy to do. You only need a couple things, and what really brings it together is the Scab Blood from Nye. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. This was one that I was nervous to do because I was like, if it goes wrong, it's gonna go horribly wrong. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and check out the rest of the week. I'm going to be putting out a couple different characters this week, and I would love for you guys to come back and see. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Starting out, I'm taking a lip liner and a reference photo of Chucky, and I am just mapping out where all of his like scars and cuts and everything go. So the good thing is I don't have any foundation on, so if I mess up, I can just easily wipe it away and create another line. So most of his wounds kind of extend from this one eye. So there's going to be a lot of lines on this half of the face, and the other half of the face is going to feel a little off balance, but that's exactly how it's supposed to be. So right here I'm just mapping out where the little blacked out part is going to be around this eye so that I don't mess with it. And I almost forgot this little guy. It looks like a stick figure, but I am going in with some rigid Collodion. I think I pronounced that right. I'm not totally sure. But basically what this does is as it dries, it shrinks, so it makes your skin look recessed. So you look like you have scars on your face. So that's why for the lip liner I chose like a pink red kind of tone. I wanted it to kind of look like a scar, to just give a little bit more of a realistic feel. Now I'm going in with a light foundation and a sponge to blend it out, and it's okay if you get it over top of the scars because we're going to go back and kind of redefine them again, but you want to have a nice even base because he is a doll and has doll-like skin. I did some foundation over my eyebrows as well to kind of lighten them just a touch because I'm going to go in with this NYX pencil in an auburn shade and just kind of give a little bit more of an auburn tone to my eyebrows. Now, taking my Mehron palette, I am going to be using the black shade, and we are going to start to create that little blacked out area around his eye. So I'm just kind of filling in my eyelid and, you know, just getting the base of that down. So once you have that in place, you're going to take these little like flicks and just kind of lead it up to where those little scar lines are. And then just kind of keep going and filling that in until you're happy with the overall appearance. Going in with my cream paint color wheel, I am now creating the irritation around each of the scars. So I'm just taking the red first, and then I'm going to go back in after that and use more of a deep purpley shade. It just kind of adds irritation and bruising to all of those lines to give them a little bit more of a 3D look. I'm also using my sponge to kind of blend it out so the lines aren't like super harsh and everything is very fluid. Taking a black eyeshadow, I am just putting this on my lid to prevent any creasing and to soften the harsh lines around my eye. I'm also going to be taking this up into the scarring to kind of meld the two sections together. Going back in with my color wheel, I'm taking that red again and just adding a little irritation around the black. Alright, so he's got some serious frown lines between his eyes, so I am just taking a dark brown shadow and a flat brush, and I'm just kind of creating those, and then I'm going to go in with my finger just to kind of blend it out. And then I also did a third line up above to kind of just make it a little more prominent. Now I'm going to go in and just kind of define my nose, just make the nostrils a little bit bigger, and then I'm also going to take it on the sides of my nose just to add a little shadowing and depth to my face. Going in with the black shade now, I am just creating a little bit more of a 3D effect by going in and creating where I want the deepest parts to be. Here I'm taking a silver liquid liner from Urban Decay, and I am creating staples. So staples are just straight across, so I'm just creating a couple on his face, again using a reference photo as my guide. Taking a liquid liner, I am just going in now and creating the stitches. So stitches are going to have a little bit more of a curved effect versus where the staples were just completely straight across. So I'm just adding these, going based off of my guide photo, and just creating a bunch of little stitches on my face. To give the stitches a little bit more of a 3D effect, I'm taking a dark brown eyeshadow and just placing this underneath and a little bit on the sides of each stitch and staple. Now going in with my Nye Scab Blood and a small tiny little paintbrush, I am just putting this on the inside of every single wound. When you get to where the staples are, just take your time and go in between the staples so that the metallic paint can still shine through. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I would love to have you as part of my channel. Come back and see all the looks that I do this week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.